This is the Angler's Anchor YouTube channel, and this is my neighborhood. For those of you who don't know, it's surrounded by two great tributaries, one of which is the Susquehanna River, and the other one is Penns Creek. On any given day, I can walk out my back door and fish either one of these great fisheries. The primary species that I target is smallmouth. But as many of you know, when you're fishing the river or the creeks, you can hook into about anything. I've hooked into muskies, walleye, all just by using normal smallmouth baits. There's a handful of spots that I like to frequent, mainly because I know there's usually a smallmouth or two in that area. And to start off this episode, this is one of those areas. All right, the work day is done. I got a little bit of time, so I figured I'd come out here, try to make some casts. Backlash, first cast. The river has come up a little bit from all this rain we've been getting. And this spot typically holds some pretty good fish now and again, so I'm hoping there's gonna be a nice smallmouth in here. Yep, there he is. That's a nice smallmouth too. Freaking tank to start off the evening. There we go. Look at that little stud. By the way, I am throwing around a tube. Tube is a great fishing lure. As you can tell, catches the smallies. It's a lure, like I said in my past videos, I wanted to throw more this year. And man, it is paying off. Look at that one. Thanks for the fight, bud. And I am aware this spot that I'm fishing now is a spot that I often show on my channel. And the reason I fish here so often, one, it's right by my house, and two, right there, it holds fish here. So I frequent this spot and this whole stretch of river actually for those reasons. But as the daylight hours extend and there's more time, especially on weekends and such, I will be looking up new areas to fish, new spots to fish. But most of the time when I get off work, I just like to come out and, like I said, this stretch. This river, legendary Susquehanna, I mean, it holds some good fish. Other one picked it up. I thought I felt something. Oh, I didn't even have him hooked in the side. That was weird. He didn't even pick it up with his mouth. How does that even happen? I don't think I've ever seen that before. I somehow caught him right in the side there. Well, that one doesn't count, but there he is. Obviously, I have no intentions of foul hooking any fish. I think one reason this specific spot always holds smallmouth, it's just this little bit of an eddy, but I've noticed whenever I've waded in this area, it goes from, I guess you could call it mud, sand, to like the pebble rocks out there. And I really think it's that transition from the bottom, from what is on the bottom, that actually brings the fish in here. Obviously it brings food in here, but that's what brings the fish in here. And the water isn't extremely high. It's not ripping like crazy or nothing, so smallmouth shouldn't be hiding from the current. I don't know, I'm definitely not an expert on understanding the smallmouth as far as where they're gonna be. I just know from living here for as many years as I have, there's a few spots up this stretch that seems like any given day you make some casts and you're gonna get on some smallmouth. And that's what I'm out here to do, is get on some fish, document them for you guys, let you guys know what I'm using. Just try to give you as much insight as I can to help you guys in your area. Or if you guys, I know a lot of people are locals that watch my channel, so if you guys are aware of these areas too, I mean, they're public access. Anybody can come here and fish them. Now, last time I was fishing here, a couple days ago, as you guys saw from the video, I made like 3 or 4 casts straight down there, and I caught fish pretty much back to back to back. So I'm gonna try to make some more casts down there today and see if there's fish there. There's one. Took a few casts down there to finally get one. There we go, little guy. Future 4-pounder right there. Thanks for the fight, bud. And the tube I'm using, this is a Undercover Baits. This is their legendary, or the legend color, one of the two. But I'll leave details in the description of this video. The tube is definitely a great lure. Rivers, creeks, doesn't matter. Especially if you're fishing smallmouth. They absolutely love the tube. I'd even go as far as to say they probably love the tube as much as they love the Ned rig. I want to let you guys know too, Bull Bay Rods is actually going to be sending me some rods that I can give away. And with you guys supporting the channel, I'd like to give back to you guys. So if you can give this video a thumbs up, be a subscriber on this channel, and I'm going to pick one of you guys here whenever I get the rods. I don't know if it'll be a spinning rod or a casting rod. I'm not really sure. There's a fish. But I'll be sending something out for you guys. Oh, a fall fish. Some musky bait right there. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I just feel it's right for me to give you guys something in return for all the views, all the support, all the likes, just helping the channel grow. And if it wasn't for you guys, my channel wouldn't be where it is today. So the least I can do is give you guys an American-made, quality-made fishing rod too. And as you guys know, well, if you don't know, Bull Bay Rods, been using them for quite a few years now, and they're just tried and true. I mean, even this one, this is their Banshee series here. This is my powerhouse of a BFS setup. I have the Tsurinoya Genius reel. Again, this is the Banshee. This is the medium heavy extra fast. Absolutely love this pairing. So yeah, once again, give this video a thumbs up. Even leave a comment too. What's your opinion on tubes? Do you guys use tubes? Would you like to use tubes? I'm curious how many tube fishermen watch this channel. And like I said, make sure you are a subscriber, because I'll be going down through subscribers on YouTube Studio to make sure you are subscribed. It's definitely going to be a requirement. So if you can do those 3 things, there's a good chance you might get picked, have a brand new rod in your hand. As far as the jig tube head I'm using, this is Tom's Custom Baits. This is his tube head. This is the turned eye hook, 1/8 ounce. I actually picked these up from my local tackle shop, Southside Tackle. So if you guys know about them, definitely go there and pick some of these up, help support them. If you don't know about them, it's a really good tackle shop if you guys come to this area. All right, well, that's gonna do it for this little short session here. I do have some things I have to get done. Like I said, I just got off work, so I just wanted to come out, get some casts in, see if I could hook into some. Sure enough, it did. But I'm definitely going to be out tomorrow morning, so I'll see you guys then. Are you serious? First cast and I get stuck? Alright, I literally pulled in here, made 1 cast with the tube and got it stuck. So I decided to switch to this Nico Winnow here. I'm gonna pitch this around. But I decided to try away from my area. So I looked up on Google Maps, followed the Susquehanna, and found this access point here. So see if we can hook into a smallmouth. Well, that's the plan today, at least, is find a smallmouth. All right, well, I found this launch, which isn't too far from that last one I was just fishing. We'll see if we can find something here. Is that a fish? We got a fish. He was right by the bank too. That's a freaking big old river chub. Good Lord. I guess he was hungry, wanted a minnow. That is a giant, it's like one of those horny ones. You can tell by the bumps on his face right there. I didn't know they got that aggressive, but this one is. There we go, first catch of the day here. Man, I was really hoping that'd be a big old smallmouth. Still, at least we got to reel something in. There's another fish. All right, we might have found a spot here that definitely holds some fish. That's a smallie. There we go, second fish in that winnow. Not a bad one, not a giant, but not a bad one. All right, I think I'm gonna get out of the rain for right now. I'm gonna head back to my neck of the woods. I might even make some casts there at the river just to see if I can get into something decent there. But I'll see you guys in a minute. I'm gonna drag around this tube here until I either catch some fish or I lose it. But I'm probably gonna switch back to the winnow. I didn't realize it was gonna be that windy here. I think a moving bait might do me better than this tube, but we'll see. There's a fish. Looks like we might be sticking to the tube, which isn't a bad idea because I brought a bag with me and a jig. So there we go. First one here. You know, all things considered, with a cold front coming in, fish don't seem to be biting too bad. Although I do have to say that was a very light bite from that fish there. Kind of lifted up, felt a little bit of a pull back, set the hook, and there he was. All right, I wanted to take a little break from editing. I got back from the Montgomery area, started editing. I figured I'll come out here, see if any of my pet bass want to bite. There's one, wants to show itself to the camera. That's a nice one too. On the tube. This one, his name's Alfred. By the way, I'm just joking. These are not my pet bass. These are just out of Susquehanna. Got a subscriber down there, follower of the channel. He decided to make some casts with me. Let's let him go, let him grow. That's awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I'll walk back to my truck, get re-rigged, and I think I'm gonna try another spot here in my area. But successful day, got to try some new spots, hook onto some fish there, and come back to my home waters in this area and catch some fish. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Like I said, I am going to be doing a rod giveaway once I get the rods in my hands. So be sure to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. But I'll see you guys soon. Stay fishing, stay anchored.